Hey, what's going on, everybody? All right, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna show you how we make compost and kind of like how we make our worm castings too. Of course, right now we're gonna feed the little birdies. Got that robin that's still on top of my our ladder, so I can't use the leaf, all the fallen leaves that are gathered in the gutters up there. So we're just going to use some leaf mold today, just some leaves sitting around the yard, and we're going to show you how we make our compost. Let me get this taken care of real quick. Little birdies helping the garden. Keep all the insect populations down, of course. And yeah, they can peck at some of your vegetables and stuff, but who'd have known? Who'd have thought that people would put a garden right in the middle of the woods? Not to mention a bunch of houses, huh? All right. Great, ready to go. Just taken care of real quick. One last thing to forget about today. All right. What we got here is we've got some forgotten, that zone in the refrigerator. We've got some forgotten celery, a bag of salad mix, got some bananas the kids didn't actually forgot we have. Usually they don't last around here. And we just threw the whole bananas and everything in there. All this is chopped up. And the reason why is because the smaller it is, the more surface area, so it'll break down a lot quicker. But anyway, we're going to show you how we take this and turn it into this is some of our compost, and then from there it goes to our worm bins and we get this. These are our castings. Right here, this is a source that we use the carbon. This is from our wood chipper. Some of this is limbs that fell down in the yard, and some of it's our cannabis stalks from past grows. And then here, this is a calcium source, also chitin source. This is just shells and lobster shells left over, like any oils or butters used in the cooking process. We usually just boil them off and then take the rest of it, and either you can sun bake them or you can put them in your oven low and roast them like you would oysters. Like you would eggshells. But anyway, and this is some compost tea that what's left over from this morning. What we're going to do is we're going to combine this with our leaves and our wood chips. We're going to add a little bit of this in there, and we're going to mix all this up, and about a year from now we'll have more castings. So this usually it takes anywhere from 6 months to a year to depends on what's in there. Of course, we sift it before it goes to the actual worm farms and everything. But anyway, over here we've got some aged bunny manure, which you don't have to let it age because it is a green manure and it's safe. But we're using this as our carbon source, as our browns, and then we're gonna just add all this stuff up in here. And of course, as this breaks down, we'll probably have to add more carbon to it to help in the cooking process. Around. Yeah, we're definitely adding more carbon to this. After a few days, this is going to start breaking down and off gassing. We're going to load it into this tumbler. This is a Genesis system. You know, you can find a bunch of spin-offs. This one in particular was sold from Home Depot, and it's backed by the Michael J. Fox Foundation. I guess it's portions of it goes to his foundation and everything. So now we'll check the temperatures on this stuff as it ages. Definitely gonna have to add more. We'll check how it as it ages. We spin it probably twice a week. Really depends. Right now we're in the upper 30s, low 40s. Gonna get down to freezing again tonight. So hopefully, because things definitely slow down in the colder temperatures. Composting's not impossible, and I could even speed this up with some of our Bokashi brand if I really wanted to. But yeah, we usually break down our waste, our kitchen scraps, use of course the bunny shit, and then from compost it goes to the worms, and then from there it goes to our plants. Our raised bed garden over here, this is built out of cheap topsoil last year, and a batch of Coots mixes in here that we made. Some old root balls, you can see. Let me dig down in here. There's some worms right there, a nice size one. But yeah, this is this soil and topsoil that I got cheap last year, and also recycled from our garden. And you know, in a lot of the grow groups they said, oh, that cheap stuff, don't even buy it, it's nasty, it's full of clay, it's full of rocks. And yeah, they weren't lying, it definitely is. But even for our first year last year, everything grew pretty decent, you know, as far as the learning curve from down south to here. And wow, what do I got down here? Wow, this looks like, I don't even know what the hell that is. I guess it's some hay up there. It actually looks like a nest of, possibly a bunny was there or something over the winter. I don't know. A lot of this was just a bunch of pots and root balls just thrown on top of each other over the winter. Got a decent amount of snow. But anyway, all right, that's how we do our compost. I'll finish that, and then I'll throw it in our tumbler. And like I said, we'll spin it probably twice a week. And just keep watching them temps and add as we go. And as long as it's not stinky, you're usually doing a pretty good job. But when in doubt, before putting it on your garden or anything, you know, run it underneath a microscope. Know what you're working with, know what you're making, know what you have. But anyway, all right, gonna go live tonight. We tried last night, and of course, I guess there's a 24-hour there's another worm. There's a 24-hour delay. But anyway, it's all set up, so we'll be on there tonight. Just gonna do a brief history of what we do, you know, why we do it, and of course some of the services rendered and our plant DNA testing and all that lovely stuff. All right, we will see you later. I'm gonna finish this mess up. All our snow finally thawed out from yesterday. But all right, folks, you guys have a good one. We'll be seeing you.